Okay, so in this video, we are going to determine the number of solutions an equation has. So up until this point, we have had equations that have one solution. So the first option is that an equation can have one solution. So for example, if I had 8x plus 7 equals 2x plus 15, this equation is going to have one solution. So if we were to solve, we need to get the variable to one side. So we do that by subtracting 2x from both sides, leaving us with 6x plus 7 equals 15. Now we need to isolate the variable. So I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. I'm going to get 6x equals 8. I'm going to divide both sides by 6, and I get x is 8/6, which can be simplified by dividing both top and bottom by 2 to x equals 4/3. So anytime you get x equals a number, that is considered to be one solution. And so we could actually tell at the very beginning that our equation was going to have one solution. The reason why is because the coefficients means the number in front of the variable, are different. 8x and 2x are different. So when I went to get the variable to one side, I ended up having 6 x's remaining. So I still had a variable in my equation I was solving. So if you start off with an equation that has different coefficients, different numbers in front of the variable, then you know automatically you're going to have one solution. The new option, one of the new options, is that an equation can have no solutions. So an equation can have no answer at all. That would look something like this. Let's say I had 8x plus 6 equals 8x minus 12. This is going to have no solutions. So again, to solve, we have to get the variable to one side. So I have to subtract 8x from both sides to get rid of it on this side, but it also eliminates on this side, leaving me with 6 equals negative 12. Since that's never true, this is a false statement. Since this is never true, since it's a false statement, that tells me that I'm going to have no solutions. So a circle with a line through it is the symbol that means no solutions. And so that is my answer, a circle with a line through it called the empty set. And so again, I could tell at the beginning that I was going to have no solutions. The reason I knew that is because unlike the last one, my coefficients were the same to start. So if you have the same coefficients, automatically we know it's not going to be one solution. What we also had was different constants. So when x canceled out, we were left with 6 equals negative 12, which was a false statement. So if we have different constants and the same coefficients, we're automatically going to know that there are going to be no solutions. And so the last option is that we can have infinite solutions, meaning every single number works as a solution to these equations. So if I had 8x plus 6 equals 8x plus 6, if I tried to get the variable to one side, I'd subtract 8x. Again, it would eliminate on both sides, but this time I'd be left with 6 equals 6. That's a true statement. And so since it's a true statement, my answer is infinite solutions, which we use this symbol to represent. This is the all real number symbol. So that would be our answer. We call this all real numbers, and we'll talk more about this symbol a lot this year. So again, I could tell that there was going to be infinite solutions at the beginning because my coefficients, again, were the same. So if you have the same coefficients, remember your brain is automatically thinking, this is not going to have one solution. This time, however, we had the same constant. So once that 8x canceled on both sides, I was left with a true statement, 6 equals 6. So if you have the same equation on both sides, same coefficients, same constants, your answer is going to be infinite solutions or all real numbers. So let's say that I gave you the problem, 6x minus 4 times 2x plus 7 equals negative 2x minus 4 plus 12. And if I asked you, how many solutions does this equation have? We can't answer it yet. The reason I can't answer it is because this equation's not simplified. So we first need to distribute and combine like terms. So we'll distribute the negative 4 here, leaving us with 6x minus 8x minus 28 equals negative 2x minus 4 plus 12. After we distribute, we're going to combine the like terms on each side of the equation. So on this side, I have negative 2x minus 28. And on this side, I have negative 4 and 12. I get negative 2x plus 8. And so I can tell already what I have. I have the same coefficient, but I have different constants. So this equation is going to have no solutions. So to decide how many solutions you have, you first need to simplify the equation so that you can decide, are the coefficients the same or different? Are the constants the same or different?